What if I told you that everything you've been taught about finance is holding you back? That the real secret to business success isn't about saving pennies or cutting costs, but about using finance as a weapon for explosive growth. Today, we're diving into the game-changing strategies that top entrepreneurs use to make smart money moves that catapult their businesses. Ready to unlock the real power of finance? Let's jump in. Finance is often seen as the dry side of business, the stuff we don't want to deal with. But for the pros, finance is the strategic backbone that drives massive success. They don't just balance their books, they use their financial resources to accelerate growth, increase profitability, and make smarter decisions. So, how can you start thinking like the pros and use finance to your advantage? Let's break it down. First off, it's time to rethink finance. For most businesses, finance is about tracking money, how much you spent, how much you earned. But the pros go beyond just tracking. They use finance as a tool to shape their strategy. They don't just look at the numbers. They forecast, they plan, and they make strategic choices based on what the numbers are telling them. The best businesses are constantly thinking ahead, considering future cash flow and anticipating challenges. This kind of strategic financial planning ensures that when opportunities arise, whether it's a new market or a massive partnership, they can act fast and with confidence. Another secret? Leveraging capital. The pros understand that capital isn't just a resource, it's a tool. Whether it's borrowing, raising funds from investors, or tapping into credit lines, the key is to use external capital to fuel growth without relying solely on profits. But here's the important part. Successful business owners don't borrow for the sake of borrowing. They borrow with a clear plan. They know exactly how that capital will generate a return, whether it's used to expand operations, launch new products, or ramp up marketing efforts. The real game changer comes when you use other people's money to create new revenue streams while keeping your risk in check. Let's talk about risk. Every business has it, whether it's market volatility, supply chain disruptions, or economic downturns. The pros don't shy away from risk. They manage it. The key to success isn't about avoiding risk, it's about mitigating it. The top entrepreneurs use financial tools like diversification, insurance, and emergency funds to protect themselves. Think of it like this. If you were investing in the stock market, you wouldn't put all your money into one stock, right? It's the same with business. The pros ensure that they're spreading out risk across different channels. They constantly assess their business, making sure they have a financial cushion to weather the storm if things don't go as planned. It's easy to get caught up in short-term profits, those quick wins that make you feel successful right now, but the pros think long-term. They invest in growth, build sustainable systems, and focus on creating lasting value for the future. Whether it's in customer relationships, employee training, or brand development, they understand that real business success isn't about immediate rewards. It's about consistent growth over time. Think of it like planting seeds. You don't expect them to grow overnight, but with time, care, and strategic investment, they'll bloom into something much bigger and more valuable. So how do the pros know if they're actually on the right path? Metrics. They measure what matters. Revenue is just the tip of the iceberg. The real magic happens when you dive into the details. Profit margins, customer acquisition costs, cash flow, and even employee productivity. The best businesses are constantly monitoring and tweaking based on these metrics. Using these metrics, they identify patterns, spot opportunities early, and quickly address any weak spots. They make data-driven decisions that help them stay ahead of the competition, ensuring they're always optimizing their business for greater profitability. In today's fast-paced business world, efficiency is key. The pros know how to use technology to their advantage. Financial software, automation tools, and predictive analytics aren't just for big companies. They're game changers for businesses of any size. By automating routine financial tasks like invoicing, payroll, and budgeting, entrepreneurs can free up more time to focus on growth. Plus, financial tools give them real-time data so they can make informed decisions on the fly, adjusting strategies as needed. So, How can you use finance like the pros? It's about shifting your mindset from seeing finance as a chore to using it as a strategic tool that fuels your growth. It's about planning, leveraging capital, managing risks, and measuring the right metrics to make smarter business decisions. Ready to take your business to the next level? Start thinking like the pros today, and don't forget to leverage the full power of your financial resources. Want more insights on building a successful business? Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a game-changing tip. It's time to make your money work for you.